everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Joey. Thank you so much for tuning in. I've got a great playlist for you in the mix this week and a little bit about this channel for those who are new. This is a music and talk channel for music enthusiasts. So if you believe that music can be impactful and meaningful, then you are in the right place. I have a very diverse love for music. I love so many different genres and types of music. So what I offer here is a little bit of a inspirational discussion, if you will, a thought of the day. And then I make a playlist that coincides with the theme that I was just discussing. So this week's theme is about lazy Sunday mornings. And I absolutely love this playlist because it's kind of one of my go-tos. And that's why I started this channel, is because I have so many themed playlists that I make for myself. And I kind of have a little bit of reason why I create them. And I want to share that with you. So like I mentioned, this is my lazy Sunday morning playlist. Sorry, whatever your lazy morning is during the week, then this is the perfect playlist. And it's got a little bit of everything. I've got some 50s, I've got some 60s, I've got some new indie rock, a little bit of 70s rock. It's kind of all over the place, but it's got a nice flow to it, if you will. And one of my favorite things to do on my lazy mornings when I don't have anywhere to be, it's usually one day out of the week. I don't have to rush to be anywhere. I can just kind of soak in the laziness. And I just put this playlist on and it's so good. So this is what this playlist is all about. What are some of your rituals that you do for yourself? I'm not talking about, maybe something you do. Maybe you have like family rituals and things that you do together with friends and whatnot. What's something that's specific just for you? So on my lazy Sunday mornings, one of my favorite things to do is to make a really good cup of coffee. Usually during the week, I'm like trying to get out the door early, and most of the time leave my coffee on the counter. So this, during on my Sunday mornings, I like bust out the French press, I let it brew, I let it simmer, and I love a good cup of coffee. So that is my lazy morning ritual. Another one of my favorite rituals is flipping through my Bibles. And what I mean by Bibles is Vogue, Harper's Bazaar, W Magazine, and a new favorite of mine, it's a quarterly magazine I just discovered called Whalebone. It's got a lot of photography and talks about travel, and it's really, really fun. So I look forward to getting those. It's kind of like my time to do kind of a technical detox, where I'm not looking at a screen. I can just kind of release some of that. I also love to journal just to kind of get down ideas. I think that's very therapeutic for a weekly ritual. I highly recommend that for everyone. But one of my absolute favorite rituals, and I'm not trying to encourage like this on anyone because I know it's not for everyone, is I love tarot. I think it's really fascinating. So I have a tarot card deck and I pull a card every week. And I have this wonderful book that kind of relates a particular card to something in the arts, whether it is pop culture, it could be an album, a book, a ballet, what have you, poetry. And I absolutely love this because it encourages you to kind of think about the card, what it means, and then refer to someone else's work and how it relates to the card. And it just really excites me. It gets me inspired. It helps me kind of get inspiration and be influenced by others and what they create. So one card that I pulled recently, and I'm already forgetting the card, sorry, what it advised me to look for inspiration. And it was to listen to some Bruce Springsteen and look up Julia Child, look up her book, the Mastering the Art of French Cooking. I think it's totally inspiring, Julia Child, that is, that you can kind of start your career at any age in your life. Like, she didn't start cooking until she was in her 40s. Like, that's amazing. And look at, the wonderful legacy that she left behind, as well as the boss. He's great, but I like his older stuff. Well, don't get me wrong. I like a lot of the boss. I mean, Hungry Heart is a great, great song. I don't know anyone who doesn't like that track. So that's what this playlist is all about. It's just for you to just kind of, chill, not worry about anything, not think about anything. So we are going to start off with a little bit of Dusty Springfield of Breakfast in Bed. I've got some Wilson Pickett on here, some classic Clarence Carter. That was a little bit of a tongue twister. I've got some Warren Zevon on here, some classic Rolling Stones, Nina Simone. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, I'm referring to my computer because I can't remember all the songs that I have on this week's playlist. And if you've selected the playlist link in my channel, right after I'm done talking here, it'll go right to the song selection, which you should see right alongside here. Now, if you selected the video, the solo video of this, then the link to the playlist will be in the show notes below. So just something to keep in just something to keep in mind when you are checking out these videos, that to make sure the playlist is going to be showing up on the side here. We're going to go right into the music after I'm done doing my little spiel. Here I got some stuff by the Chromatics, the Cactus Blossoms. If you've never heard of them, they're kind of like a alternative country band, but they're very new. I don't know how long they've been playing, but they've got some great albums that they've just came out with. And then finishing it off with a little of the Replacements. So that's what is something you can look forward to for this week's playlist. Thank you so much for chiming in to my video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe so you can look forward to future episodes. Thank you so much. Have fun listening, and you should turn it up.